Hi and welcome back! Now that you have your local server installed on your computer, you're ready to install WordPress as well. So open a Google tab and type in wordpress.org. This is going to take you to their website, and you have the download WordPress button, and then you download the latest version that they have available on their site. Just hit the download button. Now go to the location where your downloads are all being stored, and you have the WordPress right here. Now in order to open this archive, you're going to need some specific software, and I'm going to show you which ones to get if you don't already have one. And open a new tab. I like to use either one of the following three. My favorite is Win7zip. Just Google 7zip and get it from here, or WinRAR. You can get your WinRAR from here. The last one is WinZip. So you can get either one, whichever you like. Again, my favorite is 7zip, but you can check out the other two as well. They do the same job, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, back to our WordPress. I'm gonna hit extract to WordPress. This is gonna extract all of my files and put them in a folder with the same name as the archive before, and if you open it, then you have all of the files that WordPress includes. Now the next thing we need to do is we're gonna have to move this WordPress that we just downloaded onto our local server. So go to the location where you have your WAMP installed. Mine's right here. And in the www folder, you open it, and then you have to copy your WordPress here. So go to Downloads, hit Control-C or Command-C on a Mac. So Control-C if you're on a computer, and Command-C if you're on a Mac. Go to your WAMP, the www folder, and hit Control-V on a computer or Command-V on a Mac. And this is going to copy your WordPress into the local server. So wait for it to complete. And you have it right here. Now right-click and rename it to whatever you want your website to be called. I'm going to call this one WP from WordPress photo shoot. So go open your WAMP again and go to PHP my admin. The username is always root, and you don't have a password for the moment. So just hit go. And the first thing you want to do before beginning to work on your website is you're going to have to create a database. So go to databases, and I like to name the databases the exact same name as the website for consistency. So that's WP for WordPress and photoshoot. And hit create. And we're done here. You don't need the PHP my admin right now. You can close it. Go to WAMP again and go to your local host. And if you scroll down, you're gonna see your folder. And this means that it's empty. This is what it looks like when your site has no content whatsoever. Minimize that for now and go back to the www folder. And hit Control-A or Command-A to select the files, and then Control-C or Command-C to select all of the files. And go back and hit Control-V or Command-V to paste all of the files. You want them to be directly in your website file. You don't want them, you don't want the website file to contain another folder that contains all of the files. And this WordPress folder is now useless. You can go ahead and delete it. It contains basically the same names, the same files as we just copied here, so we don't need this anymore. I'm gonna delete it. Okay, so now if you go back to WAMP, localhost, and open your website folder, now you're ready to install it because WordPress now actually works. We've completed all of the steps and now we can finally install it. Select your language. I'm going to go for English. Continue. Hit let's go. Database name is the one that you just named before. Mine is WordPress Photoshoot. Your username will always be root in this case because you're on a local server and you don't have a password, so hit submit. And finally, run the installation. Your site title. Give your website a nice name. I'm going to use the same name as I did for the database, just for consistency. You can always change this later if you want. Username, select whatever you want as your username. I'm going to go with admin and select a password for your website. And remember these credentials because you will need these to log on to your website if you want to work on it, if you want to change these around, so make sure you don't forget them. Select a good password and type in your email address and hit install WordPress. And make sure you remember your username and your password because you're going to need these whenever you want to make changes to your website. Now go ahead and log in. So here we are, we installed WordPress, and I'm going to see you in the next video where things are going to get a lot more interesting. We're going to finally start working on those websites. So see ya!